Hi collectors, I want to show you all my new holiday Ken doll for 2025. This is the one with the blonde hair and the blue eyes. He arrived yesterday or like the day before, and just been ready to open him up. I purchased him for like $10.50 on eBay. All right, here he is, wrapped packaged all neatly. And I probably won't go in detail as I did the last one because I just did the other holiday kin not too long ago. And yeah, this one right here. So I did, well, I didn't really go over the pieces in detail. I pretty much just seen what there was. So I guess I'll do that here. I guess I really want just one more left. This head, I want this head for another custom. I have this head already, maybe in like one or two different versions. But if I see him go on sale, probably like as low as I did for this, I would get him again. I like $10, but I'm not gonna pay like around $20 for him. I mean, I don't really see it anytime soon. This can I think was a new mold, maybe. I don't know. He's got the closed mouth, so I'm not really mad. I'm not really crazy about the screening. I definitely want to do like a repaint and a rebrew. I'm really sick of this hairstyle. But you all know I mainly got this for the body donor, but the hair I could definitely use for like a custom. Give him like something completely different here. So yeah, let's just get to it. But yeah, just some things I kind of pointed out. He has like this one button here that does not buckle. It's kind of odd. He doesn't have any pockets on his blazer, which I really think is like kind of odd. Now, I was gonna say like would have been happy, but I can't be like happy. I can't say that I'm happy because the bow tie just stays on his shirt. I would have loved if they put like a little buckle on the back of the bow tie that kind of snaps that way, or if they gave us like functional bow ties that we could remove and put on different shirts, I think that would have been a plus. The fabric feels okay. I'm not really going to do too much complaining about that. It could have been way worse. But yeah, overall, I think he looks pretty good. I'm not mad at him at all. Scope wise, I think there is a lot more room for improvement as far as the screening. The screening is just looks to me is that's what the main thing that looks overdone. Why people just look at it like it's a whole regular like same kin. But I really really think this is a new head sculpt. At least I don't think that I have it anyway. I've seen this head sculpt like with molded hair probably, but that will be a different version of this Ken Carson doll. So I'm definitely here for it. I think he has a lot of potential for a custom. Also, this is probably one of the instances where printed on buttons would have not have been a bad idea. Um, Regular buttons, it's I don't think it would have been too much to just add some, maybe even just like a few buttons, but just leaving it solid right there with the opens, it's questionable. It just looks rather odd to me. I didn't really point that out as well. The shoes are okay. I want to give like these shoes some details. Some like in different colors. I do like the shoes, but they're just a little bit too plain and basic for my fortes. For the first time them doing like Ken on holiday Barbie, I think they could have took some extra steps into detail that would have made it a lot more special. It really looks like they just kind of threw something together. This year it looks a little bit more promising, so hopefully that will be good. I probably won't if they do decide to come out with more Ken dolls, I probably won't get all. I may just do like two for this year. But who knows where I'll be at the point of the end of the year. I might get all of them. But yeah, I definitely want to do like a good reroute on him on a different body with the head on a different body. Quite haven't decided. It'll probably be like made to move. I don't really have a lot of made to moves, but like I plan on doing like some shows and stuff like that. So I'll probably be just swapping them out. I'll probably want to have like each body tone and each skin complexion. That way I can just kind of swap out like that. But I do want to have like my certain favorite ones that I keep on displays and stuff like that. I'll figure it out how I go, but I'm not gonna like go over beyond my budget beyond my means in any type of way because I just don't feel like that's okay. I'm not that type of collector. Um, I don't ever want to be. Maybe I was a long time ago. Maybe I won't really just say because I don't feel like I'm the type of collector that splurges on what I can't afford. I usually save up. I usually save up. For example, my showroom Ollie here that I wanted when he first came out with the fantasy fairy tale line, I went out of my way to save. I was serving tables and I wanted to I was back waiting tables and I wanted to make sure that I had him. And I seen how fast he was going and I didn't want to miss up the opportunity for how rare he got and just miss him and only have that opportunity to get him when he's really, really expensive. Because that was around the time I was just now getting into like actually being able to afford to buy Integrity dolls. You know, I mentioned I really got into Integrity dolls after the fall of my scene and I just had to make sure I got him. So I just really, really saved up over time, bit by bit, and just purchased him. So that I usually that kind of set me in a little habit for what I do with dolls. And since then, I've learned about the law of attraction and other things like that, where I just feel like dolls kind of come to me in the right time I be. That's just some little tips on if you want to build a bigger collection and how you want to do your collection. I'm not at the point yet where I have my whole collection displayed because I'm doing a big move this year. And really renovating my home, but it will get there one day really soon. And my dolls, I'll be able to just have them all over my home any way that I want in my bedroom, in my living room, wherever. If I want to put a few dolls up like high shelf in the kitchen, that is my business, you know. But I do love like kind of like the little glitz effect that the the trousers give. It's okay. I think they really have room for a lot of custom potential here. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I actually got him to balance on his own, which I think is really cool. So there at the back of his head, we can see his 2022 logo and just a good little look at his head here. I'm so tired of this overdone haircut, the high fade, like with the slick back. Oh my gosh, I just really can't wait to just wash it and just kind of like give it a different style at least. Oh man, at least you know. I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's just me. I don't think it's not me. I've been seeing a lot of other people say that, and then it's just so uneven and just sloppy cut. But I do love the fact that he doesn't have molded hair. I am a sucker for a Ken doll with rooted hair. Even though it's not rooted all the way over, you can always get a rerooting tool and add more holes. I don't have a rerooting tool yet, but I definitely want to get one this year and begin a lot of projects. I have things like yarn. I have lots of yarn that I want to, like different colors and stuff that I want to do, like different styles, make different wigs for dolls and stuff like that. You know, so I definitely want to get back into doing a lot more customs this year. I really, really took a pause on it. I really haven't been doing too much, but just besides reviews, and trying to organizing my doll clothes. I have a lot of doll clothes. I have a lot of accessories. So I've just been trying to really, really get everything sorted out to how I want it, you know. Sorry for kind of making this video into like a catch-up video slash review of him, but I just don't really feel like it was too much I was going to dive in about since I already reviewed one of the Ken dolls that pretty much have like the same outfit and everything going. But yeah, I do like how I can get him to balance and stand on his own without the stand. That's a good thing about these Model Muse dolls. They're pretty sturdy enough in that. At least the Kens anyway. So I could use the stands for other dolls if I wanted to. I'm glad that they kind of gave us stands and stuff like that. All of that for $10. I feel like it's a really, really good deal. And again, here's his stand. We'll turn around and just take a look at his certificate of authenticity. Okay, and here's just a final look, a final better look of him. Then I look like maybe this is a fashionista that they did. I think it's just a hair. The hairstyle in the screening is really makes me think that it's a fashionista, but I'm telling y'all, the scope looks really, really different. I haven't really been keeping up with the Ken Carsons as much as I think I should, but I think it would have really, really stood out to me more if it was the same Ken Carson. At least I don't have this. And this, unless this is the Sean mode, this could be the Sean mode. I think it is the Sean mode. But y'all let me know if this is a Sean mode, and we'll see, because the screening looked different when I did them the first time on the basics line. So I would give it that. I would say that this probably is the Shaw mode, and that's still a plus for me because I have been wanting that Shaw mode. So y'all let me know in the comments below opinions, and I will be seeing you all soon. Y'all have a good day. Try to find something to love. Try to love if you can. Peace out.